I was watching this series called The Chestnut Man on TV, and I was liking it. It was dark, brooding, very atmospheric. But then I realized that I would much prefer to get this experience through a book because while watching the series, I found that I was focusing more on the people who were speaking, the dialogues, and I was missing out on a lot of things that was happening around them, which would add to the richness of the story. So I went and got myself the book, The Chestnut Man, written by Soren Sveistrup, who is a Danish author. This is his debut novel and it has been translated into English by Caroline White. So this is a police procedural, a thriller, a detective novel, all rolled into one. It is the hunting down of a serial killer who's brutal and who mutilates his victims. And there apparently is no connection between the victims. He is cocky enough to leave behind something at the scene of the crime. In this case, it is a chestnut man, a stick figure which is made out of chestnuts. We have two detectives who are partnering together for the first time. There's Naya, who is a member of the local police department, and there is a seasoned detective called Hes, who is joining the department for the first time. So there is an entire dynamic there which is evolving, which is one thread in the story. It's quite interesting to see their interactions. And there is another thread about a cabinet minister, Rosa, and her husband, Steen. They have lost their daughter many years back. Nothing is known about what has happened to her. Is she alive? Is she dead? Has someone taken her? Was it an accident? Nothing is known. It's as if she vanished into thin air. And Rosa took a break for some time and she is coming back. When the novel starts, she is coming back to work. Rosa's husband, Steen, is dealing with his loss in his own way and he does not know what to do about it. And he even, tries to accept that his daughter is dead because then he will get closure and then he will be able to deal with his grief. So this grief is another theme that I find in this. Aside from the book as a investigative thriller, there are these two prominent themes of guilt and grief. Guilt of a survivor, guilt of a parent who wonders whether they could have done something different to change the fate of their child. There's a guilt of a career woman, a single parent, who finds she does not have enough time with her child. And then there is the grief. There is the grief of parents whose child has been taken from them and they do not know what has happened to her. This grief consumes them. It coats everything that they do, their words, their actions, their thoughts. They are trying to get to terms with it because they still have a son. They have to take care of him. They have to make sure that, he gets their love. But are they able to do it? Then there is the grief of an abandoned child who has to go through intense abuse. And this grief slowly evolves, transforms, and hardens to bitterness and hatred. These two themes of grief and guilt is something which is there in every single page of this novel. I think that's why I loved this novel because it is fast paced, it's a fast paced thriller. There are twists, all that is there. But it is also a novel that deals with two very heavy themes and how people deal with it and how they survive and how they live. So, The Chestnut Man by Soren Sveistrup is a fantastic novel. I loved it. I strongly think that you guys should read it. It's a thriller, it's about human emotions, human relationships, and about how we survive. Do give it a try. Till we meet again for the next time, you guys stay safe, take care, better keep reading. Bye bye.